guys, today I'm going to cook some boneless beef ribs on the Weber Kettle. So let's get queuing. I got a package of boneless beef chuck short ribs here, which is basically just a chuck roast cut into strips. But this was $4.99 a pound, which is pretty good for beef these days. So it was $13.82 for these. So what I'm going to do is just season them up with kosher salt and some Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides pepper, this has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. So I'm just do all these that way, and then we'll get the Weber Kettle lit. I'm using Royal Oak lump charcoal for this, and it's in my slow and sear. If you don't have one of those, just pile your charcoal on the back side of the grill. It has a water reservoir, but I'm not using any water for this. This is a paper towel soaked in cooking oil that I'm using to get that lit. I don't know, I probably have the slow and sear filled about halfway full with charcoal. I don't think these are going to take that long to cook. So as soon as the coals get going, we'll get the meat on there. While those coals get going, I'm going to go ahead and get my meat on there. You know, looking at these, I'm thinking this might be flat iron steaks cut up. Not really sure. But anyway, I'm going to cook them indirect, so we'll get them all on this side of the grill. And I'll just start them out that way, and then I may sear them at the end. I think I'm going to shoot for an internal temperature of about 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyway, as soon as those coals get going a little bit better, I'll get the lid on there. The smoke kind of died down, so I'm going to go ahead and get the lid on now. And I'm going to leave the vents wide open for now. It's been about 35 minutes. My bottom vent is all the way closed. My top vent is halfway closed. The grill's running about 275 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to see how these are looking. All right, let's see what the internal temperature is here. That one is 113. About same on that. So I think that's pretty good. I think I'm going to sear them a little bit now. I don't want to get them too much above that temperature because they might overcook. I don't want to dry them out. So what I have to do now is rotate the grate so that it's over the coals. Okay, and I think I'll just do a few of them at a time so I can kind of keep an eye on them. Like, I don't want to overcook them. I just want to brown them up a little bit. So, like I said, I'll just do a few at a time. These will probably start flaming up. I'll move these back. And we'll just do that. Okay. Those brown up pretty quickly, so you don't have to be over the coals very long. I don't want to get them all black. Alright, these are the last two. They look good. I think I'll get them off of there now. I was shooting for an internal temperature of about 130 degrees Fahrenheit on these. And after I checked them with my quick read thermometer, some were a little more than that, some were a little less, just depending on how big the piece of meat was. So like that's a smaller one right there. That's probably more well cooked. This is a bigger one. Let's cut into that one and see what the inside looks like. That looks pretty good to me. It's pink, but you know, about the way I like it. Let's cut off a piece and try it out. Might be a little bit chewy, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, I think these are flat iron steaks. So sometimes flat iron steaks are a little bit chewy, but let's try that out. It's a little bit chewy, like I said, I expected that, but the flavor is really good, and that's all meat. I kind of gave up cooking beef ribs because it's just all bones and not enough meat. At least that's all meat. Annie seems excited. Let's see what she thinks. There you go, Annie. Yep, didn't even chew it. Those were good. I'd buy those again and cook them just like that. For $4.99 a pound, you can't beat that. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.